Thank you very much. Ooh, that's really loud. I apologize for that. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here at our senior recognition concert here, the first of our spring concerts here at Austin High School. Just happy to be here, that's for sure, and I appreciate you all being here as well. Thank you very much. We're going to get tuned, and then we will start with our freshman prep orchestra. Thank you. Give it up for these guys, seriously. So just a brief story. This past couple days ago, we were in here working, and I said, I want to go out and listen, so if I get off the podium, keep on playing. And I went off the podium, and they just kept on playing it. And I'm like, they don't need me. And that is one of the most wonderful feelings as a teacher. So we call gradual release of responsibility. And the bottom line is they got to the point with this piece where they didn't need me. And that's a great, great feeling. So, but I will be conducting the rest of everything tonight. So there you go. This next piece that we're going to be playing is a beautiful folk song from Taiwan called Spring Breezes. Features Alyssa Klaus, a junior in Symphony, and she's going to be playing the piano. Hope you enjoy. This last piece the Prep Orchestra is going to play until they come up later for Great Gate of Kiev is a fun song. It does not feature arco at all, which means they don't use their bow at all. They pluck everything. This is a great piece by Leroy Anderson called Plink, Plank, Plunk. Check. Oh, it's still on. Thank you. Special shout out to my sister and my great niece for being here. Thank you for being here. This is my concert orchestra. This is my non-audition 10 through 12 orchestra. We meet the last period of the day, and it's been that way all year. It's a wonderful way and a very energetic way to end my school day, that is for sure. So we're gonna again make sure we're in tune, and then we have 3 pieces for you as well. Thank you. Thanks again for being here this evening. Much appreciated. The next ensemble that is coming up is my chamber group, the Lafier String Ensemble. We meet Monday mornings, 7:30. Oh yeah. It's actually a wonderful way to start the week. These kids come on their own volition and not because I bring snacks every week. I'll tell you that right now. But no, it's an early Monday, that is for sure. But they're there every week working on some really wonderful material. We're going to play two movements of the St. Paul Suite for you. The first movement is the jig, and then the last movement is the Dargasol. We'll make sure we're in tune, and we'll get going. Thank you.
this on? Hi guys, my name is Lincoln Bunnell. For the senior piece, we're playing The Sleeping Beauty waltz, and I chose this song just because Scott loves Chike, so there's nothing much to it, but, oh, sorry, there you go. Once they're all set up, we'll get started.
Symphony can come on up. Thank you very much. As quietly, of course. Thank you very much. My seniors put all this together on their own. Like, I literally offer, like, I'll conduct, and they're like, no, we're just gonna have Lincoln do it. Like, oh, okay, fine. No, It was really cool, and I'm just glad that they really put that together on their own. Again, we earlier talked about gradual release. There was no gradual about it. They just went and did it themselves, which is wonderful. It's a great trait skill that they learned while being in orchestra, that is for sure. So next up is my symphony orchestra. We have 3 pieces for you. First piece is a full orchestra piece called Genesis, and then we have 2 string pieces, including the world famous and heartbreakingly beautiful Barber's Adagio for strings. So I hope you enjoy. We'll make sure we're at tune and warmed up, and then we'll get started. Thank you. Yeah, there. Thank you very much. Orchestra, if I can ask you please to pipe it down a little bit so I can start talking. Winds and brass. Thank you. Figure stuff out what you need to do. I'm just going to ask that if you can keep it the noise down to a minimum. Excuse me, minimum, so I can start talking. Thank you very much. Well, again, good evening, and thank you all for coming out tonight to the 2025 Senior Recognition Orchestra Concert, where we celebrate our graduating seniors who are completing our spring program here at Austin Public Schools. It's been quite a year. It's my 25th year teaching and my 16th year here in Austin, and I can tell you honestly, I love it now more than ever, which is wonderful. It's a good feeling to have. Thank you. One of these days I might actually learn how to teach. We'll see how it goes. As I mentioned before, it was a very eventful school year this year, that is for sure. In January, AHS and the McPhail Center for Music hosted the Region 1 AA Solo Small Ensemble Contest. I am proud to say that the Austin String Program had more string participants than any other invited school combined. Very nice. Would any student, winds brass included, would any student that took part in a contest please stand? Thank you guys. We did have one string best in sight. Would Dory Alana please stand? Around the same time, we also had one freshman who was accepted into the middle level Minnesota All-State Orchestra. This is the All-State Orchestra for grades 7 through 9. Would Ian Carolyn please stand? And we also had one string student that was also accepted into the Minnesota All-State Orchestra. Would Dory Alana please stand? So much. So in July of 2024, while vacationing in a cabin in northern Minnesota, I had received a call from the Minnesota Music Educators Association letting me know that the AHS Symphony was accepted to perform at the MMEA conference in February 2025 at the Minneapolis Convention Center. This is the music equivalent of being a state champion, and we did it. So thank you guys. I'm very proud to say that this is the 4th time during my tenure here at AHS that we were invited to perform at MMEA. So it's a wonderful honor, so thank you again. After I got off the phone, ideas started rushing through my head regarding this performance. I really wanted to do something different with this one, since this is the 4th one. And I thought about the history of the Austin Music Program, the amazing teachers we've had, both past and present, and I wanted to celebrate that history. And if you were part of that performance, you saw our wonderful teachers, past and present, within the orchestra and helping out, Mr. Burkhart, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Davis, and as well as all the current instrumental and choir teachers were helping out. It was a wonderful moment to celebrate our music educators here in Austin. I also thought about the amazing partnerships that we have with our music boosters, with Hormel, with McPhail, among many, many others, and I wanted to celebrate that collaboration that we have here in Austin. And then I thought about the history of this community and how this community has and is changing. We here at Austin Public Schools embrace this change as a positive. We celebrate our diversity in our classrooms and in our hallways. We celebrate the many ways that we try to reach all our kids. Our teachers here are always trying to find new ways to make every student succeed. Are we always successful? No, but we're not done, and we will continue to try. This community and the partnerships we have established make it possible for every student here in Austin to take part in our music program. Music is not a barrier to having students involved in music here in Austin. While most communities have a system of what I call financial segregation when it comes to music, which means If you have the money, you can be in music. If you don't, too bad. That doesn't happen here in Austin. So again, we here in Austin simply said, nope, we're not doing that. Now let's figure out a way how we can make this work. And so far we have. This is simply not happening in most other communities. And you all should be proud of what this community has done. This is what I wanted to celebrate during our performance at MMA. For months, the Symphony worked so hard to polish up these 50 minutes of music. I mean, really hard. I pushed, and I pushed, then I pushed some more. And the end result, simply one of the most memorable performances in my 25-year teaching career. So, thank you so much. After that was done, I was like, well, how do we celebrate that? Well, we went to New York City. There you go. So we went to New York City just a couple weeks after this MMA performance, and it was a very, very fun trip from Central Park to seeing Hadestown on Broadway, to the music, the amazing views from atop the Empire State Building, to the weight and gravity of the 9/11 Memorial Museum. These students have memories that will last literally a lifetime. And they got to eat New York pizza. Pizza. I love pizza from New York. Last Friday, the Symphony participated in the 91st Big Nine Festival, Music Festival at Rochester Mayo High School. It was my 21st Big Nine Music Festival. All three ensembles, Wind Ensemble, Symphony Orchestra, and Concert Choir, all delivered top-notch performances. And we also had numerous students perform with the Big Nine Select ensembles. Would any Big Nine Select student please stand? Thank you. In short, it has been truly an incredible year. Which brings us to tonight. For our seniors, this is the last official concert in their AHS music career. You're all still playing graduation, though. You're not getting out of that. Before I get to the senior post-high school plans here, I do want to just take a moment and give a heartfelt thanks to our winds, brass, and percussion. The orchestra cannot play the material we want to play without them. Thank you for adding to your already full schedules and coming over and playing with us. Thank you so much for All right, which brings us to our seniors. I'm going to start with the winds and brass percussion seniors. Again, winds, brass percussion, when I say your name, please stand. While I say what you're doing after high school. Audience, I'm going to politely ask you to refrain from applause until the very end. I'm going to be honest, I have a lot of them, which is a wonderful problem to have. I have a lot of seniors that are graduating this year. So again, just refrain, we'll give them a nice round of applause at the end, okay? And again, if I mispronounce any name, I truly apologize. First up, Ava Lopez, bass clarinet. Is she here? Well, there she is, she's right behind me. She's going to be going to college, looking in possible major of radiology tech. Next up, on tuba and trombone, Brian Cruz Vasquez. He is going into the military. Thank you. He's somewhere around here as well. I don't know where he is, but okay. Next up on percussion is Peyton Johnson. There she is. Thank you. 4 years college at Minnesota State of Mankato. Looks like she's majoring possible in mass communications. Next up is Brooklyn Meyer on saxophone. She's going to be going to Riverland and then transferring to Winona, Rochester. Generals and then social work. Next up, thank you, on French horn, Haley Meyer. She'll be attending the University of Wisconsin, River Falls, and majoring in music education and mental health psychology. Next, also on French horn, Julia Rye, and she's going to be going to Riverland, majoring in business. On flute, Zoe Kiwat, she will be going to Riverland and transferring. She's a possible major in elementary education. Also on flute, Emma Stanley. She's going to be going to Augsburg College, majoring in music therapy and music performance. On clarinet, Dina Diego Felipe. She's going to be going to Riverland, majoring in nursing. And also on clarinet, Nadia Hummel. She's going to be going to Colorado College, majoring in psychology. Have I missed any winds and brass seniors? I think I got it. Now, my wonderful winds, brass, percussion seniors, please stand. Let's give them a rounding round of applause. Thank you, winds, brass, and percussion. I'm going to miss you. For many of these, I've had them 3 to 4 years in orchestra, so it's just been wonderful working with them, that is for sure. Now onto my strings. I have 24 this year. It's huge, which is wonderful. It's been great working with them for 4 years, that is for sure. So again, same thing. When I call your name, please stand. And again, audience, please refrain from applause until the end. We're going to buzz right through these, okay? First up, on violin, Molly Smith. She's going to be going to St. Scholastica, my bad, possible major in elementary education. Next up on violin, Lincoln Bunnell, going to Riverland for AA degree, then transferred to North Central University. Possible majors is music and ministry. Also on violin, Alondra Torres Munoz, going to Riverland. Looks like we're going into medical anesthetician. I can't say it today, I'm sorry, but that's what we're doing. Thank you, Alondra. Also on violin, lots of violins. Sydney Toback, she's going to be going to University of Iowa, majoring in creative writing. On violin, Thu Pa, she's going to be going to 2 years at Riverland, then transfer to Winona, majoring in elementary education. On cello, Elena Kennedy, she's going to be going to Boston University, possible major in economics, but I'm changing it. That's what she literally wrote, so I don't know. Thank you. On violin, Claudia McDonald, she's going to be going to Johns Hopkins, majoring in astrophysics, because why not? That's awesome. On bass, Carter Graves. He's going to be going to Riverland, majoring to be electrician. On violin, Liam Mayers. He will be going to college at the University of Minnesota, majoring in computer engineering. On viola, Emma Zarnota. She's going to take a gap year, then college, looking at accounting major, possibly at Northern Michigan University. On violin, Pakja Bimu. She's going to be going to Luther and majoring in exercise science and communications. On cello, Hunter Van Rees. He's going to be going to college and majoring in diesel mechanics. On viola, Isaiah Heeman. He will be going to Riverland, then the University of Minnesota Twin Cities, majoring in accounting. Madison Doyle, currently on bass and trumpet and whatever else. She plays everything. She's going to be going to the University of Minnesota Duluth and looking at a major chemistry related. On cello, Will Fox. He's going to be going to Minnesota State of Mankato, go Mavs, looking at exercise science. Also on cello, Kyle Petrick. Again, Minnesota State at Mankato, go Mavs. Again, majoring in business management. On viola, Mateo Palma Carrasco. He will be going to Riverland for 2 years, then transferring to Minnesota State at Mankato, looking at criminology. On violin, Gabriel Reyes, looking at junior hockey, Riverland for 2 years, possible business and minor business management, possible minor in finance. On viola, Alexis Meany. She's going to be going to Riverland, majoring as a CNA, then an LPN.
An L&D.
Thank you. All right. Also on violin, Maxine Davis. And she's going to be going to the University of Hawaii at Hilo and currently undecided. Also on violin, Karen Vasquez Ortiz, going into the Army Reserve. On viola, Addison Hughes, and she's going to be going to Riverland, majoring in elementary education. On On violin, Tar May. She's going to be going to Riverland, majoring in nursing. On cello, Corey Hansen, 1 year at Riverland for his AA, then transferring to Minnesota State at Mankato, majoring in criminology. And I think that's it. Did I miss any of my strings? All right. String, my wonderful class of 2025 strings. Please stand. Give them a huge round of applause. Thank you very much, string seniors. We have a couple of awards to hand out today, this evening. The first is the Director's Award. This is the award that I choose, and probably comes as no surprise. This is going to my concert master, Claudia McDonald. Come on up. And the last one I am giving out is the National School Orchestra Award. This one is voted on by the Symphony Orchestra. It's very close this year, but this year's NSOA award winner is Elena Kennedy. Congratulations to the award winners. Thank you very much. All right. Symphony Junior Girls. Please come on down front. Thank you very much. As my junior Symphony girls are coming on down, we're doing a little something a little different this year. I talked to Mr. Dundas and Mr. Ackerman about our outgoing seniors and wanted to do something new. In the past, we've given out plaques, and they're nice, but we want to do something, I think, a little more special. So this is the first year that we are going to be handing out graduation Austin Music stoles. And yeah, really exciting. And again, as I told my seniors, they are no way obligated to wear them at graduation. If they do, great. Otherwise, it will look great. Something that they can keep forever. Again, this is huge. Most of these kids started in 5th grade, and 8 years later, they kept with it. This is what we teach in music. We teach discipline. We teach follow-through. We teach completion. We teach communication, collaboration. These kids stuck it out, and that is huge. 8 years of their life, and they finally get to complete the program, and that is such a huge milestone for each of these kids. So thank you, kids. I'm going to ask, string seniors, please come out front, and the junior Symphony girls will hand you a flower and a stole, and I'm going to ask you to please put on the stole. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Get in there, Jay. Did anyone not get one? There's one, thank you. We cannot continue without making sure Mateo has one. Seniors, are we good? Beautiful. Community of Austin, please give a huge round of applause for these spring singers. Thank you so much, students. You can take your seat. Thank you so much. And we will finish up our wonderful concert with our yearly tradition of performing the Great Gate of Kia featuring all our orchestra members.
We're not done yet. We got some speeches over here.
Hi guys. We're gonna steal your attention for a quick second. We want to speak on behalf of all the seniors and say that having Mr. Scott as an orchestra teacher throughout our high school years has been nothing but an amazing experience.
We want to recognize all the laughs we have had, the hard work we have put in, and just how much this class means to us. We want to make Mr. Scott feel special tonight because of how much he has done for us throughout the years. Thank you so much for everything.
We got some gifts. We got a little basket. We put together some money. This is coming in the mail. It's a custom jersey that says 2-5 on it and your name. So, and we can't forget this wig that you have to put on now for this last song. So if you weren't at the holiday concert, one of our most memorable songs, Sarajevo, he couldn't find his wig. It went missing. So there we go.
Put this one on. And then, oh my gosh, that looks awesome.
Then we have the poster board.
Wow.
Everyone on it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
And we're signing the jersey.
Hi, my name is Alexis Meany. I am a senior at AHS Orchestra, and I'm a second chair viola, first time in the year. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here for our concert tonight. We are recognized for our hard work as seniors and the time we put as a group. When we were starting high school as freshmen, Mr. Scott has taught us how to overcome challenges and hard work. We are forever grateful for Mr. Scott. We are forever grateful to Mr. Scott, and we will miss him, having him as our orchestra teacher. Thank you, Mr. Scott, for being a great, awesome teacher since our freshman year. And I would like to give one special piece of advice to the freshmen. As our senior class's journey is coming to an end, yours is starting too. I want you guys to be just be yourselves. I know there's gonna be ups and downs, but one day when you're seniors, just remember that your journey will be ending as a senior, but your journey is starting now, and mine is coming to a close. Thank you so much for listening to my speech, and handling my, please enjoy the night, and thank you, and enjoy Great Gate of Kiev.
Thank you.
He's cold.